Does anybody else often find things that they're not looking for in that moment? This is the story about how I met my wife. It's gonna sound like some edgy rom-com meet cute. The year's 2016. I've been doing stand-up comedy for around 4 years, and I had just moved to the most magical place on earth, Orlando, Florida. Little did I know that the magic had nothing to do with Mickey Mouse. Now, as comedians, we try to get on stage every single night. There was an open mic happening at this place called Jack's Pub and Grub that was about an hour away from my home. Little did I know, as soon as I stepped into that dive bar, that my life would change forever. As soon as I walked in, the host of the show came up to me and she said, "Hey Eugene, there's this lady heckling everybody. You're good at crowd work. Will you please go up and shut her down?" I go, "Yeah, no problem." She goes, "I'm gonna bring you up next." And then I hear it. Coming to the stage, Eugene Torres. I was excited for this open mic because there were actually people. There was an audience, which is unusual, right? I'm not sure if it was the storm raging outside, but I knew I was bringing the thunder. Okay, I'm just kidding. But there was an audience, which was awesome. So I get on stage and I'm just doing a couple easy jokes. And then I start talking about dogs. I love dogs. As soon as I mentioned them, this woman wearing like a tennis outfit stood up and she goes, "You don't talk about dogs." Now, I'm not sure if she was drunk, but she did have a bucket of beers at her table and she was sitting alone. We volleyed a couple quips back and forth. She was never going to beat me. I'm a stand-up comedian. I have a microphone. You're set up to lose in that scenario anyway, right? Regardless, plus the stage is where I feel most comfortable. But after I got off the stage, I had recognized what was going on. She was a local who walked into her bar, and there were random people that she didn't know on stage talking about their dicks, right? She didn't know what was going on. So I sat down next to her and I said, "Hey, I'm sorry that I had to be mean to you. I really am, but I'm able to handle people that can disrupt shows. A lot of these people, they're younger comedians, and this is when they're just trying it out. Can you please not talk the rest of the show?" And she said, "I'm sorry, I just didn't know." I go, "Perfect." And then she pulled out one of her beers and she handed it to me. I'm a nice guy, and she had just agreed to not disrupt the show, so I sat at her table and I shared a beer with her. While I'm doing this, my friend Genesis is texting me going, "I see you, Torres. I see you." I was not pursuing anything at all, I promise. While we're sharing the beer, she's showing me pictures of her dog, right? She had a couple dachshunds. The show wrapped up shortly after that, and she looked at me and she goes, "Hey, I don't think I could drive. Can you drive me home?" I go, "No. My last name's Torres. I'm Puerto Rican. We just met 15 minutes ago. There's no way I'm driving you home. If we get pulled over, you're a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl, I'm going to jail, right?" But then I had like a moment in my head where I thought, what happens if I get home and something has happened to her and I see it on the news? I'm gonna feel so guilty. So what I said was, "Where do you live?" And she goes, "Literally right behind the bar. I live a mile behind this bar." I go, "Show me. Pull up your phone and actually show me the directions we would have to take." And she wasn't lying. You could literally pull out of the parking lot, take a right, and you would be driving down a single lane road where there's nobody at, no cars, no traffic, and it was a mile down. I go, "You know what? Let's do this. You're gonna drive yourself home, but I don't want you to drive fast. I want you to drive 10 miles per hour. I'm gonna follow you in my vehicle just to make sure you make it home safe." She gets home, pulls into her parking lot, and I'm just doing the gentleman thing. I'm waiting for her to go inside, and as soon as she's inside safe, I'm leaving. She doesn't go inside. She runs around to my door, opens it, and says, "Now you got to see my dogs." I'm an animal person. You guys know that. I go, "All right, let's go see these wiener dogs." So I walk inside. Next week, I'm at that open mic with her wiener dog and her. A couple years later, we're married. I was doing a show, and there was this blonde lady just heckling everybody. And the host of the show came up to me and they go, "Eugene, we're going to need you to shut this person down. You're good at crowd work. Go up there and shut her down." And I go, "I got you. I'll do that." So I go up and I do these jokes. I go, "I love dogs.
I love dogs, but I hate other people who love dogs. Because they're always asking the same questions. It's always like, hey man, does your dog have papers? I'm like, nah, he was born in this country. That's a brilliant joke, right? I did one more joke. I live next to a lady that's always like, my dog is like my kid. My dog is like my kid. So I called the cops. I go, yo, this lady's kid keeps shitting in my yard. We gotta get it out of here. This lady stood up from the audience, and I swear she goes, you don't talk about dogs. And I go, I wouldn't if there wasn't a bitch barking at me right now. 2 years later, we got married, and that's how I met my wife.
I was going to say something, but I know we're mic'd up, and I'm not going to say it now.
Oh, I'm going to cover it.
Yeah.
Nope.
You know what? Giant deuce in the mitten room. just sitting there. Me and Dave walked in and saw it. I got to get that cleared up before people come. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Eugene Torres. I'm a stand-up comedian who believes the best comedy comes from real life. So if you want to see more of the behind-the-scenes true stories to my material, hit that subscribe button. If you have any crazy stories of your own, drop them in the comments. Have a great day.